Yes, hello, good afternoon. I hear already the lunch being prepared, so I will be brief, especially because I want to add some ideas to what my colleague Mihnea already mentioned. Us as a commercial bank, we also have been following this sector with big interest. We also financed conventional energy, we financed renewable energy, and then also we looked at new developments, let's say, in the district heating, which was not too much discussed, but still is a problem for Romania. Also, we have been looking at the large projects like Hidrotarnica, because the main idea is that money is available. As you might know, Europe and European banks, leave aside, let's say, the Greek story, but European banks have liquidity. The problem is not that money is not available, the problem is exactly that you don't have prepared projects or you don't have bankable projects. And indeed, to reach to that criteria, you have to understand that for a project, for instance, like Hidrotarnica, who actually is being implemented in approximately, let's say, 7 years, so 7 years from now on you build, you actually have to land on a very long term and have a view of what will happen with the energy price and everything, all the revenue parameters in 10, 15, 20 years. Again, nobody knows exactly how it will look like. So in order to structure this, yes, in order to structure this project, we shouldn't somehow invent the wheel, from my perspective, because such large-scale infrastructure projects are possible and were possible in Europe. But you also need to have let's say, somehow the intervention of the state or other form of support for such large-scale projects. And I mentioned here the state because the renewable energy story which Mihnea somehow touched upon was quite let's say, not very pleasant experience that we also had as a commercial bank along with the investors, because you had an incentive scheme which was put in place, good or bad. It's not to us, let's say, the financing sector to let's say, intervene. You had investors, you had banks who actually put money on this, and then you had some changes which affected also ongoing projects. And then, let's say, from the commercial bank's point of view, the question is, okay, any other big, let's say, such incentive scheme or support which needs a long-term strategy, will it be maintained? Yes or no? So I think this is basically the main message. Money is there, banks are there, specialists are there. My question is, I don't know how we put them together so that we actually have projects to actually lend to.
Thank you very much. Thank you.